Alright, I gotta get a quick video before I have to go to bed because school. Um, I was thinking of doing a list, but all those videos do trash. Um, I'm gonna say what the top 8 selections in the draft could end up being and what their potential could be. Nothing on the whiteboard just yet. I'll get to that. We'll start off with, I'll say number 8. Let's go up the order. Because number 1's obvious. It's an obvious way to edit it. But, up. Number 8. Number 8 was Adam Boqvist, I believe. And, yeah, Boqvist went right after. Alright, so Boqvist. Adam Boqvist is projected to be a top 4 defenseman. And the reason he's only a top 4, he has a slight chance of making a top 2. In NHL 19, I know, and it's NHL, they have him rated medium elite, which is good. If I were to rate him, it would be well progressed low elite to about like 86 to like 83 to 86 is where Boqvist would sit if I wanted an accurate presentation of NHL 19. Now I know NHL 19 is not accurate. They have Erik Karlsson only 90 overall, but 83 to 86, maybe, you know what, 83, 86 / 87 is where Boqvist would be. And I know I'm using NHL ratings and NHL's a video game, but trying to base it on all the defensemen in the league, you would say, okay, this is a slight chance of being a top 2. 86 could be a top 4. 83 to like 84 to 5. 83 to 84.5 is like a top 4 defenseman, and 87 is a top 2 pairing defenseman. And 87 is where I would see Boqvist capping off if it was worth his skill in real life. Number 7. Quinton Hughes. Vancouver Canucks picked Quinn Hughes, which I was really happy. Dobson, if we didn't get Hughes, I would be like, yeah, pick Dobson. And apparently there was rumors that we would pick Barrett Hayton. If we got Barrett Hayton, I wouldn't be happy. It's still a solid pick, but we need defense. And Dobson and Hughes, Boqvist, Bouchard, any of those 4 picks would great. Even Dahlin, I know Dahlin's number 1. If Vancouver won the draft lottery, I'd be very happy. But Quinn Hughes is a solid defenseman. He's projected to be a top 2 to top 4 if NHL ratings were a thing. 84 to about 88. You know what? 84, 88, 89. So that would be definitely his top 2. This would also be top 2 here. 84. If top 2, and then top 4 would be like 84 to 85, and then 86 to 89. Now you might be thinking, really, 86 as your to be a top 2 defenseman? Look at the Canucks defense depth chart. We don't have that much people that will cap off at 86. If Juolevi turns into an 86 in skill. In real life skill, you would rate him. Oh yeah, if we took like a 1 to 99 rating, and you'd have to put Boquist in for his skill wise and how he plays the game, or not Boquist, Ulevy, how he plays the game, how he does it, and he's right in that lane. You would say, okay, out of 1 to 100, I put him a skill of 86. This is like his overall, his skill, his way he could play the game, his how he could get shots on net, how he can pass the puck, how could he use his teammates, how can he how he can recover a play after you lose it in your zone. He's gonna skate backwards into the zone. He's gonna cut off the offensive opportunities, and he's gonna get the puck out of the zone. That's what you would 86, and it would be if you're getting in the zone and you're getting if you're in your zone and you're getting the puck cycled around on you, puck's going up, back, around the net, up and around, and you need to know how he would respond. If he's here, he'll move up, he'll move down, he'll there. If the puck goes around and it gets loose, he'll chase and try to get the puck. But if the puck gets moved back up here, he's moving right back, right? You want to see how he responds to most of those, to that environment. And that's what an 86 would be if he responds well. If the puck gets come here and it's loose, and he always goes down, tries to get the puck. And if the puck doesn't go, he doesn't stay here. He doesn't stay here, he moves up, right? Now you can't really see it, but yeah. You want to see how he responds to those. So Quinn Hughes would be the type of player. He's not so physical in his play. He's not a physical player at all. But if the puck goes down here and you're getting cycled around on, and he's up here and the puck's kind of loose, the player comes in, he's going to come and battle that player, try to get the puck out, but if the puck comes back, he's going to move to his position. And he's going to be a really skilled player, even though he's 5'10 right now and he's not that tall and he doesn't have the bulk. He needs to bulk up for the NHL, and I could see him definitely doing that. He's going to definitely bulk up for the NHL. So Quentin Hughes to top 2 to top 4 pairing defenseman. This isn't potential. This is what his role can be. Because to be a top 2 defenseman, you have to be like a medium elite in NHL. Maybe, or in NHL 19. Number 6, probably the best pick in the spot. The best pick in the draft, and where they got him, Filip Zadina. He's gonna be a top 3, top 6. The top 6 is if he doesn't pan out and he has a few injuries though can bring your career back a bit. You could be up here and you get some injuries and it brings you down definitely. But that would be the only reason he gets the top 6. So I'll like file underline it. That means not. He will, for overall, if he has injuries, he'd still be like an 85. Let's go. And it would be to 89, 90. He shouldn't have went that low. People had him going higher. Montreal didn't really go off the board, but they did go off the board with Kotkaniemi, and then Arizona is where you officially go off with Barrett Hayton, right? So he should have went at number 3. And he's the type of player where number 3 fits the name Zadina. He fits what a top 3 pick should be. Not as good as the first and second picks. Could battle the second pick. Definitely. Zadina could have battled Svechnikov for the second pick in the draft, definitely. But yeah, you know, top 6 would be 85 to like 86, and then so Zadina in their zone, he goes in, he gets a shot on goal. He doesn't curl off, right? He doesn't curl off, go to the center and look for a pass or another shot. He'd go to the net. If he can't get to the net, then he'll curl off. The puck maybe goes that way, curl off, get a pass for another shot. That's what Zidane would most likely do. A player who only wants nice snipes and most likely very selfish with the puck, doesn't go to the net, get those greasy goals. You always got to get those greasy goals. Never want to get always. You know, I mean, yeah, nice shots are cool, but greasy goals are the one that most likely win you games. Just look, Van Riemsdyk had a hat trick, and all 3 of his goals were in front of the net, right here. So if you're breaking into a zone, what Zadina should be doing for a top 3 pick would be shooting the puck off, getting back in there. If the puck moves down here, he'll get it. If the puck moves here, he can curl up, get a pass, then take a shot. Or he can curl, look what's going on. If they're getting it back to the D, if he's going to move it back here, or he's going to pop up here, go to the net, get the shot. If it goes to the D, he's going to go to the net. If it goes to the D and he's about halfway, you can curl, move up a bit, and look for that cross for a shot. It looks confusing, I know. But yeah, number 6, Zadina, absolute steal of the draft. The reason I chose 8 is because not really skill drop off, just kind of where the picks that we all knew would go there. Number 5, except for this guy. Number 5, Barrett. Why am I putting this? Whatever. Barrett Hayton. He's gonna be top 6 forward. He's gonna cap off at about 85, so 83 to 85. I cannot really say that much about him. I did not see any of his highlights, any of his games, so I'm not gonna say, oh, he's definitely gonna be this. This is what I think right here. Going that high in the draft, you gotta know he's gonna be a top 6 forward at least. You gotta know he's gonna make an impact on your team. He's a center, so he shouldn't be. He shouldn't be here. That's one spot that a center should not be in the offensive zone. He should puck here. He's here. If the puck's down here, he's there. If the puck's at the D, and they're cycling it across the defense because they can't find a forward option because the guy's down here, maybe the guy's behind the net, he should be skating around the net usually. You should maybe swap with that guy, have him go up, maybe you could get a pass option, or you could skate through halfway, get a pass option there. Not here. Never pass there like that. Always pass to the side like that. Never in the middle. Because in the middle, you got your wingers that are about here. They can, if you pass to the middle, they're going to collapse in, steal that pass, and they're out of the zone. Sorry for all the little drawings. I should bring out a hockey board. It'd be nice. So I'm not going to say that much about Hayden because I haven't seen that much of his games. I've probably seen one Barrett Hayden goal, most likely. And you can't judge a player off seeing only one of his goals. And it might have been in front of the net, it might have been behind. Alright. Number 4. Big bad Brady Tkachuk, he's gonna be top 3, top 6. Same with Zadina. Same with Zadina, I'm gonna highlight that, and it's gonna probably 85, 88, 89. Same as Zadina. He's a right winger, and he's a power forward. So, as a power forward, I'm not really sure what a power forward would be. And a power forward, the reason I say it'd be a power forward is my interpretation of a power forward is who gets dirty in the plays, gets dirty goals in front of the net. Because when you're in front of the net, you're getting pushed around all the time. Trust me, I know. That's where I am all the time. I get pushed around in here. You gotta handle that, and you gotta push back. So Brady Tkachuk is he has the type of build. He's 6'3". He's not that heavy, but he is still pretty heavy. To battle in front of the net, move around, get in those open areas, and then if the puck goes in the corner, his corner, picks it up, maybe dumps it that way, brings it back to the D, brings up, takes a shot. But as soon as he does one of those right, he's back to the front of the net. Because if it's cycled across, back to the front of the net, this guy gets to the corner, remove the puck, and he's in front of the net. Bang, bang, right? You get what I'm saying. And he's big, tough, so he can make those physical hits and stuff like that. I have the same as Zadina because they are kind of the same there. You know what? Maybe you can put 88 as a skill, as the top skill. I put 89 because I'm a little generous, and plus Tkachuk, the name Tkachuk, really. If you got 3, if his brother can be doing what he's doing, he can hopefully be the nicer version of the Tkachuk and maybe the better hockey player. Number 3. I'm not going to spell this right. Oh no, it's It's 2 M's. Okay, I did not spell that right, but you know who it is. Yeah. Big talk of the draft. Jesperi Kotkaniemi. He's a center. Top 6. Even if they don't get Jack Hughes, he's gonna top 6 for. The center depth he'll be playing top 3 with how much centers they have. Nick Suzuki will be playing second line. He'll be playing first line. But if they do get Jack Hughes, he's still a top 6. He'll cap out as a top 6 in skill. He'll be probably a really good player. He'll be a really good player, but he'll cap off a top 6. He won't be a top line forward, is what I'm saying. '84 to 86 for skill. Kotkaniemi, just like Hayden. Haven't seen much of him. See, a little bit. Now you guys can actually. Kotkaniemi, same with digging in the corners, here, in this main area of behind the net, getting up, moving across for those passes, moving maybe to the front of the net, but he's got to move that right out immediately. Can't stay at the front of the net. Cut here, get the pass, move it in, dump it around, the forward will go in, pick it up, throw it back to the D could take a shot, Kotkaniemi's coming up for a pass shot, and then his forward move to the front of the net. Basically saying good plays, but I'm saying what the center should be doing in the offensive zone. Defensive zone, center should be all around, digging in the back. He shouldn't be up front. Center should never be up at the blue line area of the defensive zone. Should always stay past. You can go up the hash marks a little bit, but top of the circle is where you cut off. Your winger should be hash marks at the top of the circle, or hash marks to blue line, front of their defenseman. Brings us to number 2. Sveshnikov. Hope I spelled that right. Should spell that right. Cause I bought his card earlier in high. Yeah. Top 3. Yeah. Sveshnikov is gonna be a top forward. No way. He's not making, especially in Carolina where they don't have that much top forwards. They do have Aho. They have a bunch of talent. Trust me. They have all the talent in the world. Now they got Dougie Hamilton, but they did have to get rid of Noah Hannafin. But that means they have a right-handed defenseman now. They pick up a left-handed defenseman, which are more common. But Sveshnikov, yeah, this is where I would see him capping off. That's where I'll see him most likely being. And that, we could just cross that right off. He's not going to do that. Top 3, that's definitely what he's going to be. Easy to talk about the top 2 picks. I've already said what Sveshnikov is. He's a sniper, so he'd be taking more shots than greasy goals, but trust me, he'll get probably the same amount of greasy goals. Alright, number 1. Dahlin. Franchise top 2, not generational talent. Franchise top 2. You'd have a medium franchise in NHL, just means he's franchise, because that gives him the most overall. High franchise is generational. He's franchise talent, not generational talent. If he had he's not Connor McDavid, he's not Sidney Crosby, by all means, but he is a franchise-defining guy. Top 2. $88.92. Definitely. In skill. McDavid, I would cap off McDavid. Most likely going to end his career, or no, be at the top point of his career at 96. So 92, it's okay. It's still good, by all means. 92 is not an insult if McDavid's going to be 96. He's in defense. So he should be moving the puck around, dumping it deep. You can take a little bit, but you have to come back if you're going to go in the zone. Gotta come back if you're skating out of your zone. Leave when they're about here. You definitely leave when they're about there, because one, you won't be caught back as much. They're going full speed. You start leaving. You take your weaves. They're going to come into the middle. You got it, and then it's going to collapse, right? You and them are going to start to move closer, and as soon as you get close, that's when you can make a move around there, right? And you don't want to move back if they're coming up the zone, because they could get stopped, and you're up here. Stop, they come back again, they skate, and then they pick up the puck again. They move up the middle, and you probably have nothing to do about it, because you're stopping, and then moving in, right? So Rasmus Dahlin. It's basically helping kids who struggle with their positions, this video. Also, telling you what the top players could be. And this also could be helpful if you're wanting to be a top player like Dahlin, like Sveshnikov, like Hughes, like Barrett Hayden, like Kotkaniemi. You should be following those. Sorry about that. You should be following those same things. Going to the net, moving the puck around. Moving the puck around if you're getting stopped. You're in front. Move out, come back. Basically, be the best hockey player you can. And if you're the best hockey player you can still... Junior B, you can only scratch Junior B. Fine. That's fine. You made it to Junior B. Pretty good. There's Junior B, Junior A, and then I think Legit Junior, and then NHL. Oh, AHL, then NHL. Junior, AHL, SHL, all events can, and then NHL, and also KHL. But yeah, that's what the top players in this draft is gonna, what their potential could be, what type of player they turn into. 25 minutes. I'm not gonna chop it up. Sorry for board falling. I don't have it set up stable. I can use this puck thing. It is actually pretty good, but I think the board is able to move it. But I'll find something to keep it more steady. Thanks for watching the video. If you just so happen to stumble across this video, go check out my other stuff, especially the stuff with not that many views. Most of the stuff that have views are breaking topics like Carlson, Pacioretty, and Canucks prospect list. I don't, because no one really talks about the Canucks prospects, because we all know who they are. But check out the other videos. There's also good videos that I've made, other than trending topics. I'll see you guys in the next one.